Hey everybody, how are you doing today? Man, I tell you what, we got a good one for you on the bearded one, Doc Payne. This is Rapid Wrestling Federation with a brand new cut on you, man. We're going to call this the wild card. You're going to be seeing us coming from all the talent. We're going to be doing shows within, every weekly show once everything gets kicked off. So, man, enjoy the wild card. What we've got for you right now, the King of Fist, John Allistir. So, without further ado, here he is. Mr. Allister, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing well, Doc Payne. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. I'm sitting here, I was trying to looking through some of, a little bit of your history, martial arts background. Seeing here, King of Fist. That look like a
Yes,
kendo
sir.
stick you got there going on.
Yes, my baby Veronica. Her name's Veronica.
Ah, nice, nice, nice. Now I tell you what, of all the pictures, this one right here, man, with the wolves, this to me is straight up tight. I really like it, man. That to me is a poster. That's a shirt all day long. So tell us, one of the for the fans, tell them what is your style? What will they see in the ring?
Well, to all my loyal subjects out there, for those who don't know me, as Doc Payne said, I am John Allistir Wilson, the king of fists, the apex of combat, and the style that you're gonna see is like none other. Consider it a cross between mixed martial arts meets the military meets professional wrestling. Yes,
All
sir.
right, all right. So we would see maybe if people would think about mixed martial arts. I have a background, Ken Shamrock, as somebody you looked as going, oh man, I loved him when he was in the ring.
Yes, Mr. Ken Shamrock, the most dangerous man in the world.
Yes,
I
sir.
think that title is befitting to him, but it's time he passed that title along to someone with more antics in mind.
Mm. So you're throwing your name into the pot under this one. I'm taking. So what kind of martial arts you got going on here? What is your discipline?
Well, I am a third degree black belt in karate. I am a black belt in taekwondo. I'm a black belt in judo, and I'm a black belt in Muay Thai.
Nice, nice. See, now I've got a background in jujitsu and jeet kune do. Um, Loved it. The work and the discipline you got to put into it. I mean, how many years? When did you start? Was this something from a kid or?
Uh, I am currently 26 years old. In July, I'll be 27, and I started when I was 5.
How you doing, Mister Redneck FGS Redneck, the big gamer? He loves wrestling, man. I'm telling you. Mm. So, what do you got going on right now? I mean, are you working? Where can people follow you at?
Well, right now, since all of this pandemic and coronavirus has been going on, I haven't been working anywhere. Um, let's just say I took myself on a hiatus to go through a little spiritual adventure, and the
All
things
right.
that I seen and the things that I found out were they were mind blowing. They open your eyes, man. But
Right.
you can normally catch me at Elite Impact Wrestling or EIW or in Osceola at Mid South Pro Wrestling. I'm
Now, do you have like a Facebook page, a website, merchandise site, and if fans can, catch your stuff at?
yes, you can catch me on my Facebook page at John Allistir Wilson. As far as merchandise goes, you can inbox me those personal details and I'll get back with you.
All right, all right. Now, speaking of different promotions, I do believe I'll be seeing you March 28th in
Yes.
Lincolnton, North Carolina. So, I'm actually going to get the bird's eye view of your work. This will be exciting for me. It'd actually be exciting to work with you and have you come into the Rapid family. That's very exciting. A lot of people out there are starting to, we've been telling them, Rapid's coming out to make a statement. We are looking for the best of today. So I ask you, sir, are you one of the best of today?
No,
You're steaming your camera.
no, I am not one of the best for today. I'm not the best. I'm the
Not yet.
greatest.
Are
I'm
you
the
so
greatest.
are you still developing? A lot of us in the business. I've been around it since I was 14 years old. Are you like a sponge when you're around the guys? Are you still learning and absorbing the business as you go?
A king never stops learning. You never stop training. You never stop learning. You put your heart into it. You do what you need to do, and you stomp your enemies out. That's what it's for.
Now, here's a question. One of the fans put up: what got John Allistir into wrestling? What made you fall in love with it?
Well, I've always loved wrestling. It was ideal for me since I had a mixed martial arts in my life. And to be honest, I seen a a biography that Austin Aries did where he was like, man, I seen the guys in the ring and I thought to myself, hell, I can do that. I can do it better than them. And you know what? I had the same thought Austin Aries had. I thought to myself, I can do that. I can do it better than them.
All right.
So I went for it.
Now, who was when you was a kid and wrestling first popped into the view of your eyes? Who was those guys that made you go, "Wow, I want to do this"?
Well, I'm an attitude era baby. So D-Generation X and Stone Cold and The Rock. And Mick
Yeah.
Foley. Most definitely Mick
Oh, of
Foley.
course, McFoley. I love McFoley. Great guy. I've had the honor to. I think I've met him a handful of times. Got to spend a little bit of time with him and speak with him.
Yeah,
Great
Mick's
guy.
great, man. He's great,
Um,
man.
One of the things I love about him is when you're in the ring, one of the things that he's known for is putting his body on the line. Do you, in
Yeah,
fact, put yours on the line when you're in the ring?
I do. I will. It's anything you can do to destroy your enemies, to grind them under your heel, to pin them down, to make them submit, to make them pass out, get the count out, put them through tables. That's what ambulances are for. You get a hospital grade business.
Oh, here comes the wild card question from one of the fans. They want to know, Mr. Allister, have you ever had an embarrassing moment yet in the ring?
I am a perfectionist, so yes, I have.
What was
Just
it?
one. Just one.
What
Uh,
happened?
well, I went to go and do a dive through the middle rope, and instead of me rolling, I landed straight flat back,
Ooh, ooh,
and it
ooh,
was
ooh,
pretty
ooh.
visible.
Yeah, it stung. I can guarantee that stung. I don't know. I don't care who you are. One of the things is sometimes when I get people coming up to me going, "Oh, wrestling's fake." I'll tell you what. I'll make you a deal. Once you go
don't
in the
ever,
ring, let me
don't
pick
ever
you
use
up in a
that.
power bomb, and I'm gonna drop you. You tell me how fake that feels.
Yeah,
So that for those people that doubts us, oh man, I'd love to take you in a ring. 30 seconds is all I need. That's it. Here we go. If you could pick one person, and they're saying TV, WWE, or AEW, who would be that one guy that your dream match would be?
Wyndham Rotunda, also known currently right now as the Fiend.
Oh yeah, you're talking about Mike Rotundo's boy. Oh yeah.
I
Oh
am.
yeah, because he also has his brother, as goes as Bo Dallas.
Yes.
Let's see. I came on the show. The Outlaw should take over and ask the questions that matter. Oh yes, sir. We know all about you, Outlaw.
No.
You big cheese puff. You.
I can't wait
Come
to
on.
get my hands on this Outlaw. You see what my shirt says, right? It says call outs. So here's
Oh
one.
yeah.
Here's one. Outlaw, Jailbird, March 28th. I'm calling you out. Either come to Lincoln Park or I'm going to come to you. Doesn't matter to me. Come to the building, man. come to Rapids. Don't be afraid.
Well, I
Don't
mean,
be
I think
afraid.
we already got a match signed up for you on March 28th, so we ain't gonna be. I'm not going to have any interference coming in on my show on that day, man. Come on, man. I got to represent Rapid without a doubt, and we gonna have some high security there, so you could sit there and say this host sucks. I could say something back, but you know what? I'm trying to be a nice host. But I tell you what, sir, if you ever want to come back on, we can have some words. It is a live turkey. The way I hear, you can't even catch your own bounty. Come on, man. Jive. Look at this guy.
Jive.
This guy's like herpes. He just doesn't go away, and there ain't no cure. I'm telling you. Wow. So let's get back to this. You said, you're talking about, Rotundo, but I mean, that is a great one. But now they're asking past. It may not even be wrestling anymore, may not even be with us anymore. Is there that one person going, oh man, that would have been one person I would have loved to work with?
It is. It's actually two, and that's Harley Race and Pat Patterson.
Ooh, Harley Race, man. Ooh, now I've heard some stories about that gentleman being in a ring. You really want some rough matches now. And Pat Patterson, man, love the guy to death. So much respect. Oh man, God rest him. Now for me, Mr. Poffo, Randy Savage, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Oh man, I loved Randy. Great worker, great personality. Um, just awesome guy. All right, here, let's see what else we got. I see at least Mr. Robert didn't go on any further. I think he scared Mr. Shock there. Come on, people, join the chat. Have some fun. Ask Mr. Allistir some questions. So now, in your past, has there been any gold around that waist yet? Have you had that taste?
The taste of gold.
Mm-hmm.
It's the one that I long. It's the one that I crave. The only taste of gold I've had is mixed martial arts championships, competitions, running cross country, things of that nature. But as far as professional wrestling, yet to taste gold. But it's coming real soon.
Oh, Mr. FGS Redneck 77 from Family Game Society wants to know, what was your worst match ever?
Oh God, my worst match ever. No discredit to the guys I was working with, but it was a triple threat match that I had between myself, Hunter Wolf, and the other guy. I just really don't even know his name.
Let me guess, it was the other guy.
Some of that nature.
I know Mr. Wolf. I'll be working with him March for a fact.
Oh yeah, Hunter is ideal. I'm just gonna put it that way.
All right.
He's great.
Let's see what else we got. This ain't fair, guys. This is more than just a loud card question. Have you ever had a personal accident in the ring?
No.
See, guys, I bet you this is a guy that listened to the golden rule: never eat before a match.
Now I always eat. It doesn't matter to me.
You do, really?
I'll eat during the match if they let me.
Oh man, I can't do that. I had a gentleman come off the top turnbuckle and do a frog splash on me, man. And I tell you what, if it wasn't for the fact that I was very quick getting to the bathroom, that would have been a bad show. I learned a lesson: don't eat, man. Go in on an empty stomach, empty bladder. You're good. You're golden.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Wow, this is why we haven't heard from him. He just wrote us a book. Shock and Out of Darkness is always ready for challenges anywhere, anywhere. We love the fans, and we'll do what we've got to entertain them and bring them into the light. To the light. Wait a minute, man. You're confusing me. You're called out of the darkness, but you're bringing them to the light. Oh, here's one of my. What's up, Mr. Udog? Another gentleman, man. We're going to be seeing. So you must be familiar with Mr. Udog. Have you guys ever met in a ring yet?
No, I've never met E-Dog in the ring.
Oh
That
man,
that would be a fun.
yeah, I've had the honor of having him on here, and I've gone back and done some research on him as well, man. And I tell you what, that would be a hell of a match. I would be excited to see that, but Mr. Udog's got his hands full March 28th. I do know that for a fact. So,
Hmm.
but that's another gentleman I'm going to be looking forward to. One of the things, ladies and gentlemen, when this happens, March 28th, we'll be getting you guys all kinds of different pictures and videos and stuff, and having a lot of fun with these guys and the whole deal. So, we're going to be having a good time, man. Y'all come down, man. Lincolnton, North Carolina, March 28th. You cannot miss this show. And
Don't
I
miss
tell
the
you right
show.
now, the way I'm hearing, those tickets are already well beyond 70% gone. So, if people want tickets to this, they need to get their butts busy and get on that, because if not, they're not going to get into the show. And with the virus, it's limiting everybody. Now, you said earlier with the virus, you took some time. Now, was this time to actually kind of work on yourself physically and mentally, heal up, and take that time that you had the opportunity to?
Well, yeah, actually, while the whole lockdown and things was going, I was still out there grinding. I didn't take time off until last year. My last match was December the 19th at SPWA. You can find that at there. But yeah, December the 19th was my last match, and I just was trying to get it together, man. It's just been so much chaos and so many things going on around here that I just need to put my print on.
How you doing, Jordan? Man, thank you for joining the show, watching me talk with the King of Fists, John Allistir here. Thank you for joining us, young man.
Yes, thank you.
I'm loving this, man. We're getting a good turnout. A lot of people coming on. Right now, we're multi-broadcasting. We're not just on one, deal going on right now. We're on two different Facebooks and a YouTube. And next month, we'll be on 8 different platforms, 5 different countries, which is going to be exciting. Can't wait, can't wait.
That's
But
fantastic.
now, March 28th, when you step into that ring, what's going to happen to your opponent? What kind of personality comes out of you when that bell rings?
It's only a matter of time. The only thing that's going to come out is the truth, and the truth is inevitable.
So we're going to be. I mean, you made the comment. Oh, I was born during that attitude era. Does that attitude exist within John Allister?
It does. This body has Degeneration X written all over it.
Well, I can't say I have somebody imprinted on me as far as like another wrestler or something like that. I mean, I have a lot of respect and a lot of people I look up to, but there's only one Doc Payne. The world couldn't handle another one. There's no way they can handle another one. And even E-Dog said, nope, you guys have never stepped into a ring together. Man, I tell you what, that'd be awesome. Hey, E-Dog, by the way, man, what you tell some of those Southern Georgia boys and those hardcore boys to get a hold of me when they come on here and tell everybody what's up with them? Redneck hit you with a question, said, favorite match you've ever had?
I wrestled a guy from WWE who used to work for him for 27 years, I think. His name's Rude from Naughty by Nature. He was part of the Psycho Clowns from Memphis Wrestling. He was one of
Right.
the Psycho Clowns.
I remember him very well. That had been a lot of fun. My first break, or I would say first name I've ever got to step in a ring with, just coming up, was Gangrel.
Yeah.
Dude, this guy beat me to death, but I loved it. I loved it, and it was a last minute, just a feeling. Hey, man, we had some guy that can't make the show. Can you fill in for us? And that's who it was, and I was honored. When you get those moments, it's great. Now, have you actually? Great question, guys. Have you ever been starstruck?
Starstruck. I am
Yes.
the star.
So you've never showed up at a show and went, "Holy crap, he's here."
No. I've
Never.
had I've bought drinks for Congo Kong. I've been everywhere and anywhere with Marty Martinez. Like, it's just, they're just one of the guys to me.
All right. Now, would you consider yourself a face or a heel?
I am not a face man. Faces cry too much. I'm such weenies. I'm not a
So
weenie.
you're more of that heel guy, the bad boy.
I'm just more of the guy who doesn't really care when he's beating you up in the ring. That's all. Just
Now,
one job.
how do you perceive yourself to the fans? Do you take that time to see them afterwards, or you just go home and do your thing?
Well, if they want a picture or if they would like to do something, of course they'd have to pay for it, but I would gladly entertain them for their services.
Now you go and charge a fan for an autograph. Come on
I
now.
charge my grandmother for an autograph.
You got to remember, man. I give the advice to all the young guys out there. I'm telling you from experience, man. If you guys want people to love you, stop charging them for your autograph. It's just your signature. Charge them for the picture. Charge them for a shirt, but not your
Now,
autograph, man.
if they're a King of Fists fan, if they're a John Allistir Wilson fan, then of course I wouldn't charge them anything. It'd be free. But if you're over there cheering for that other guy, you're gonna have to give me $1.
just for paybacks for cheering the other guy. Come on, man.
That's
They're
that's
wrestling
that's what
fans.
we like to call a receipt.
Now, do you do tag team by chance? Have you been known to do tag team?
I've been known to do a few tags here and
Have
there.
you had that one guy that you've worked with and went, wow, just the way we connected, it seems like we were around each other for 20 years?
Yes, I have. His name is the one and only Sean Williams.
Why does that sound familiar?
Sean Williams. You can find him at Osceola in Arkansas.
Rings a bell, rings a bell. Man, oh man. All right, guys, what else you got for him? What else you got for him? He's sitting there waiting for you. Udog got quiet on us. Robert, he must have had to go to the bathroom or maybe some bond come out. I don't know. Are you hunting for Trump there, Mr. Shock? That'd be at your next quest. We know you can't catch the guy in the orange suit. So you might as well go after Trump. You have better luck, maybe. Well, let's see what else they're asking here. All right. They want to know on March 28th, are you nervous about this match going into a whole different promotion? This is, going into a match that you haven't had?
No,
No?
I'm so anxious. I'm anticipating any and everything. And honestly, I've been cooped up for so long, it would be nice to release my bones and get a little stretch.
So March 28th was basically almost the rebirth of John Allistir from coming off this virus.
Give or take. It's a definite reboot from what I used to be working.
I mean, reason I said rebirth, I mean, you made a statement saying that, you went out and spiritually found yourself and did some spiritual healing. So for me, that's a rebirth, kind of a take on it. So, man, I really I congratulate you coming in, with Rapid. This is going to be exciting, guys. Check him out March 28th, Lincolnton, North Carolina. Follow this young man on Facebook. Sir, remind them, how do they follow you?
You can follow me on Facebook at John Allistir Wilson. I will gladly and personally accept your friend request. I will.
And folks, this is the King of Fist, John Allistir. You will be seeing him March 28th, Lincolnton, North Carolina. Get your tickets. Check everything out on Rapid Wrestling Federation. This is the wild card. I am Doc Payne. We thank you for watching so much, man. This was great. Thank you, sir, for joining us. Folks, you have a great day and a great night. Look out for one another. Take care of each other. And remember, just keep following Rapid Wrestling Federation because there's some big things coming, folks. And I'm telling you, huge things coming.
Huge.
Big.